Hello, Marathon High School Falcons and families. Welcome to this week's edition of Mr. Wilson's Principal Update. This week from the warm comfort of my office. It's Monday morning, December the 4th, and we are down to 3 weeks until the holiday break. I mentioned last week that 3 weeks is a lot of time to get caught up in classes, to reach out for help, to engage in learning, and to accomplish great things. But it's also not a whole lot of time for those of us who need a break. The weather has changed. It is definitely getting more seasonal outside. But yeah, the break is in sight, and so are the next 3 weeks with lots of good things that are happening. This week, speaking of things that are happening, on Thursday, the 7th of December, we have a mental health fair for our students in the morning. Crystal Shingra, our secondary mental health worker, has been busy putting the day together. We will be inviting several agencies and organizations into our school, as well as leading our students through some mental health awareness activities and some other learning to support well-being in our school. We know that if students aren't being supported with their mental health and well-being, learning doesn't happen as effectively. So this is going to be a really positive and important day as we work to support these needs in our school. So thank you to Crystal, to Desiree LaRosa, who is our social service worker student doing a placement here through Confederation College, Amanda Secord, our child and youth worker, and several other staff and, again, agencies and organizations who are making the day successful. And on the same day in the afternoon, we will be welcoming grade 6, 7, and 8 students to do much of the same learning here at the high school as part of some transition work as well. So lots of important stuff with mental health. We have some other stuff happening too with sports days ramping up again. We don't have a sports day until next week, but our girls volleyball and boys basketball teams are really focusing on practices this week as tryouts are done. So I said last week, but I will repeat this week, a huge thanks to our athletes, coaches, and volunteers for making our Falcons athletics programs so successful. I also want to give a shout out this week to Mr. Roner's grade 11 and grade 12 manufacturing class. Always awesome to pop in during Block A and see what these students are creating, designing, or building. Whether it's fixing the snowplow mount on the principal's quad or designing some pretty cool metal toolboxes, everything else in between, always awesome. Thanks to Mr. Roner and the incredible class of students for all their hard work. We'll leave it at that. We'll keep this episode a little bit shorter. Ready to rock and roll through a 5-day week. So Falcons, take care of yourselves and take care of each other. Cheers.